What's up? What's up?
Chillin', man. What's good with you, bro?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me? You can't hear me?
Yeah, I got you now. What's happening, brother? How you doing?
Chillin', man. I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Great.
What's your live about?
Yeah, we're just getting ready to start a subscribers only. Just a little thing we're gonna do. Talk about the holidays and people what they're doing for the holidays and things like that. What state are you in? Who'd you vote for?
Brooklyn, New York. I voted. Who did I vote for?
Yes, sir.
Oh, for Donald J. Trump.
Okay, cool. No
Who did you
problem.
vote for?
Sir,
Who did you vote for?
I voted for Trump as well.
Okay, all right. Smart man.
Sometimes. I'm like a broken clock. I try to be right twice a day.
It's good enough. You got it right. You got it right enough to set the country in the right direction, buddy.
Okay. How
Yes,
are you
sir.
feeling about what's going on with the cabinet and stuff? I'm curious.
I'm excited about everything, man. The cabinet picks. I do have to do my research more on Pam Bondi, but I'm I'm pretty confident about the cabinet picks. I'm confident about the tariffs. I watched the recent interview with NBC and his press conference with the head of SoFi. Was pardon me if I'm getting it wrong, but
Yeah, so far the Japanese bank who's going to put 200 billion
that's
and
right.
100 something thousand jobs in the country.
Yeah, the greatest president of all time.
Greatest president of all time. Okay, good deal.
Yeah,
We're
and
excited about that.
I've only ever voted for Trump.
Okay, 16, 20, and 24.
Oh no, I never. I only this is my first time voting for Trump.
Okay, gotcha. First time voting. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. And tell me, why didn't you vote for VP Harris? I'm curious. I'm always curious.
Why didn't I vote for VP Harris?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I don't align with the Democrats' ideology. I see what they did with the country the past 4 years. I see how they put Americans last. I see how they flooded the country with what they're trying to make a new voting class to try to make sure they lock every swing state up and never lose an election again.
Okay.
If we would have lost this election, the country this would have been a permanent loss. We had to win this one.
Mm.
The most important election of ever.
Most important election ever. Okay. Okay. Wow, brothers. He's passionate about Trump and what he's going to do for the country. Good deal. I like it. I like it a lot.
Passionate about the country, man. Passionate about our health. Passionate about our safety. Passionate about our women. Passionate about our lifestyle,
Hmm.
our comfort, man.
Well, have you heard about the FAFO? Have you heard about that?
I guess let the fuck around and find out.
Right. Have you heard about that?
I've heard the phrase. No, I don't know if there's a specific movement around it.
I'm gonna show you a picture. I'm curious. What are you? Just tell me what you see when I put this picture up. All right.
All right. I see, this is what I see.
Hmm.
I see the selfishness of some black women wanting to see themselves represented in the highest office of the land, regardless of the consequences, even if it means the burning of America. Because, not necessarily like it's true, but and I love black women, but black women feel minimized in the job market, which is not true, right? And they feel rejected in the dating market, which is also not true. They're very much appreciated in in both places, right? But this is how they feel because of a narrative, and because of this, they wanted to put Kamala Harris up there as a figurehead to make themselves feel like they got a W, and they would watch the world burn just for that satisfaction. I see that in that picture.
What do you think is missing in the picture?
A black man,
Oh man, what is your name, brother?
Greta,
Wow.
Greta,
And you live in Brooklyn right now?
Brooklyn, New York, yes sir.
Okay, I'm from Brooklyn too.
Shout out.
Dean and Nostrum.
I'm in
Okay.
Bushwick.
You in Bushwick. Okay. Dean and
Yeah.
Nostrum. Dean and Nostrum. All right. Well, listen. I don't think I could have said it better myself. I've been talking about this picture for the last since Sunday. I wasn't going. I had the author on, not the author, the artist who inspired this picture. He did this picture. He did this picture here, which inspired this. The other artist, her name is Nikki Free.
Right.
This one, and he came on the. She was on the show last night, and and we had a conversation about it. It'll be up on YouTube probably by Monday. We was here for about 3 hours, and we had a conversation about it. And so, yeah, interesting.
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt.
Identical.
I just wanted to say hey to Bretta because I definitely have seen him before on TikTok and I think he's great and I just love him to pieces.
Okay.
What's up,
Okay.
Mary?
What up,
Thank you.
Bretta?
What's up?
You
What's
are
up?
absolutely right about everything you just said.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Mary's a fan. Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. I said almost identical to what you said. So, Miss Kim is up here. Miss Kim.
Is this the subscriber only deal?
Is it what?
I thought you were doing a subscriber only thing tonight.
I am.
But that's not what this is right now, right?
Getting ready to turn to it.
Well, can we keep Bretta in here?
I'll
We
stay
don't
if I'm
usually
welcome.
are we gonna talk politics?
Well, uh, I just want to talk to him. I think he's great. But
I'm just asking
I
Mr.
understand
Den.
it's not my life.
Oh, it's not mine either. I was just asking a question because I just came in. I didn't really know, so I was just asking.
How you doing, Kimmy?
What's the question, Miss Kim?
Hi, Mary. Well, one, I was asking if you had already started the subscriber only because
No, I was giving a little tease, and then I was going to switch it off. It's been up. We've been up like
okay.
4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, because I just happened to look like I didn't get an invite or anything, so I wasn't sure, so I wasn't being sarcastic.
No,
And
I
then,
don't think you. I don't think you were.
yeah, because of
We
you.
haven't been up that long. I was giving a little tease,
Okay.
and then I didn't notice this brother. He came up, and we were talking, and my spidey sense was tingling in a good way. And I said, "Well, let me ask him about this picture."
Of course it
We're
was.
both from the same hometown.
And then my second question is, when we go subscriber only, now you might not answer this question. Are we gonna do like normal and not do politics?
I don't know. I mean, I'm going to let it.
You haven't figured that out yet.
No, I'm saying I'm going to let it flow.
Oh, okay.
Whatever happens, happens. You know, it's not. I don't
Okay.
really have a.
You didn't have a whole thing planned.
Whatever way the wind blows, right?
I don't know about the wind blowing, but I mean, you know, it'll be loose. How about that?
Okay. 10-4.
I thought it was interesting. Did you find it interesting? He saw the same thing I saw.
I thought the same thing
You
too.
did coach him a little bit.
How did I coach him?
But
Wait, hang on a second. Miss Kim, how did I coach him?
well, you asked him what was missing because he didn't say nothing.
No. Did you hear his first part?
Huh? Yeah, I did. I did hear the first part.
How did I
But
coach him on that?
Oh shoot. He didn't say anything about the women's egos. He said he feels like
What is selfishness? What is selfishness, Miss Kim?
Yeah, I spoke only of their egos,
What is
actually.
selfishness?
Oh, he did. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was saying women feel like they're not represented in the workplace, or they're not represented in the dating world.
No.
Go
I
ahead.
said,
I might have missed it.
So Miss Kim can hear it, please.
yeah, I said some black women feel minimized in the workforce and rejected in the dating market, neither of it being true.
Okay,
And because
right.
of that, they seek validation they were seeking validation by putting Kamala Harris in the highest office of the land to see themselves represented as such
Okay.
for that validation, for that W.
Okay, I heard that. I heard that.
Voting strictly for selfish reasons.
Okay.
But where's that
It
coaching?
wasn't my reason, but
No, I'm
okay.
saying, but where
No,
that coaching?
you didn't. Maybe it was just the part about what was missing. That was the
How's that
only
a
part.
coach?
He is a fair representation of that
Stop,
image.
Chloe. Um,
I don't know how that was a coaching. I just asked one simple question.
Yeah, you literally just put the picture up.
Yeah, I've been getting hit in my head because I had very similar takes to yours immediately after I saw it. Um,
did you mute me when I was talking?
yeah,
I
because I was
oh oh.
because your granddaughter's in, I guess she's in the tub. I'm not sure, but
I'm sorry. Yeah, she is. But yeah, I said whenever I think you're always going to get the same response when you're asking somebody on the Trump side, because I mean that's what I've noticed when it's somebody on the Trump
well,
side.
my uncle's voted for Harris, and he saw the
He
same thing.
saw the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think the missing link between what's being seen on the left and the right is the male component.
Miss,
I haven't heard.
we've asked Mr. Rowe, we've asked Big T. They didn't say the same thing. So,
Yes,
but I don't.
your stepfather and
I asked
your
my
dad.
stepdad. I asked my dad. They said they just was sisters standing their ground.
How old are you, Brethren? Can I ask your age, sir?
Yeah. 41.
41. Okay, I'm 50, so
All right.
relatively close.
So you telling me, Kimmy, that they just saw women sitting on top of a building. They made no reference to the fire and the smoke,
Well, yeah.
nothing. The American flag, the
Well,
viewing of the fire and the smoke calmly. There's a lot of context to this picture to pick out of for you to just say they're just enjoying a view.
no. I didn't say they said enjoying their view. They said sisters holding their ground. Because so what Mr. Denali was talking about at the beginning. Let me turn off this tub water. So I don't know if you have heard about it, but a lot of the people on the Harris side of it, and this is not just the black side of it, it's the black side, it's the male and female, and it's white male and female. The people that supported Harris, anyone that did not support her, they're saying FAFO, fuck around and find out. And what they're saying is what's going to happen is like, because they feel like the people that supported Trump have been deceived. And so they feel like what's going to happen is you guys have fucked around and found out. And so
Yeah.
the picture is basically saying yes, the women are sitting back watching you guys fuck around and find out.
Question for you.
And those are the 92% of the black women that supported VP Harris, because I don't know if you noticed the lady who had the 92% shirt on.
Right.
Hey
Yeah.
Kim,
I'm
I have a
familiar with
question.
the statistic. Very disappointed with that statistic, by the way. Hurt
Kim,
to
I have
hear.
a
Well,
I have a
I'm part of the
question.
92 percentile, so
Right.
you're disappointed with me, sir,
I
and
So
am.
I'm
Kim,
disappointed with you, so we're even.
I have a question. How do you think that same photo would have been perceived if Kamala won and that was for white women instead of black women?
Fired. Very good point.
Then I would have interpreted that as white women because I already feel like black women have been tricked by the feminists to adopt this quote unquote modern ideology that they gave you, whatever, in the 60s and 70s. So I would actually interpret that picture as the white woman watching the world burn off of their plan.
That actually wasn't me asking that. Somebody was
No, I'm
asking me
talking
that
inspired.
question.
No,
He
I
knows.
know what it was. I know what it
Oh,
was. She
okay.
was setting a
Okay.
different premise, and I answered her.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
What
I
would be
just
my
feel like if it
interpretation
was,
of that?
yeah, I feel like my interpretation, if that was for white women, it's the same interpretation of the black women because they didn't get the person in office that they wanted to get.
Yep.
They'd rather see it all burned down.
Yep. That's it.
You know, so I don't see
I
any different. I just think that on the black side, we would have a lot of the same people that are living in that slave mentality are going to see it as racist, and they're going to spin it like, well, because another white person's not in office, then that's why they're mad because they only want white people to rule the country. I feel like that would
well,
have been the narrative if that was for white women that was
okay,
sitting there
well,
watching the country.
I'm not in slave mentality, so
Well, then it's not.
that's not, it's
That's not
not.
me, though. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay, then that's not. I'm not speaking of.
Right. So and I didn't vote for her simply because she was a black woman. That just happens to be just a plus.
So then, why
Okay.
did you vote for
When
her?
it comes, I'm about to break it down to you. Right. Um, I would not vote for Donald J. Trump. Period. I think that Donald J. Trump is what he did to try to steal those votes. I don't trust Donald J. Trump. I don't think Donald J. Trump is for the people. Everything that you guys think about Donald J. Trump, I think the complete opposite
Okay,
about
all
Donald
right.
J.
I don't
Trump.
want to cut
I
you off, but
also, but I'm not done. I'm not
you use
done.
like 5 sentences to describe the same idea.
But I'm
Jojo,
not
I think that
finished. I'm not finished. I just said one thing. I
You didn't
think
say
that,
any. You didn't
but
say
because I'm
anything.
not done, sir, you cut me off. So what I'm going to also say about Kamala Harris is that she's worked in all executive branches of government. I think she's an intelligent black woman, and I think that she could do the job.
based
Sure.
on.
Okay, so you can't work at a job, do a shitty job, and then consider yourself experienced at the job. She
But you
was
think she did a
terrible.
shitty
Hold
job.
on.
You think she did a shitty
No,
job.
no,
I
no, no,
don't.
no. The communities that are completely desolate from her fucking trail are proof that she did a shitty job. The American Rescue Plan that she signed into law that inflated the economy to the highest
Just for the
ever
record,
is
hang on. Just for the record, as a VP, she doesn't sign anything into law. She's there to support the president. Does that make sense?
right, right. But she's the tie-breaking vote in an equally split House and
True.
Senate,
I get
which
that.
her tie-breaking vote was the one that put the American Rescue Plan into law, which inflated the market. So no matter what, she's credited with this.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, but
That's
we
fair.
need
Okay.
that. I
So
think
no,
that we
we
need
didn't
that.
that because
That's your
Obama's
opinion,
Kim,
sir.
Obama's
You asked me
financial
the question,
advisor
so you gotta
told
let me
Biden
finish.
not to do that. He told Biden that that would be detrimental to the economy, and they went ahead and did it anyway, right? And now, then we saw 8% inflation. You can't say that she has experience, even in the
And they brought it down.
executive branch, and then, and she did a shitty job.
That's
Okay,
your opinion, sir.
that's not my opinion. We're
It
living in a
is.
shitty America. She was border czar. She let the country get invaded
She
by
wasn't border
illegal
czar.
aliens. 100% she was border czar.
No,
You
she
guys are
was not.
gaslighting. You guys
No,
are
she
gaslighting.
wasn't.
Joe referenced her as Borders are in an interview. So whether or not they
She
put the
was not
title on
border
the
czar. She
whether or not
wasn't
they
border czar.
whether or not
He
they put
was
the
in
title
charge of the
on the
border,
plaque.
whatever you
Okay,
want
all
to
right.
call it.
This is not going to be a beat up on show. Okay? That's not what
You know, I don't, it doesn't matter because they can't change my mind. We have difference of opinions. I can't change your mind and you can't change my mind. So it doesn't matter what you say. You could tell me that she's yellow and I'm going to tell you she's purple.
Yeah,
I
you're
mean, it
ignorant.
just doesn't,
You're ignorant.
but see, now he's calling me names. And see,
Yeah, well,
now, Mr.
you're
Denali,
sticking by a position.
if I
If you
all
start
don't
right.
have
cussing
it,
his
you
ass
don't have
out,
it.
Hang
Mr.
on, hang
You're
Denali,
ignorant.
on.
if I
That's
start
what an
calling
ignorant
him a
person
punk
does.
ass bitch,
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's what an ignorant person
Kim.
does. It won't hurt
yeah,
my feelings. You still
a
don't have
punk
the
ass
information.
bitch.
All right, yeah,
You
okay,
don't
all
know
right.
what fucking information I have. I don't
You
like
don't have
I don't have the
anything. You don't have
information.
anything. You spent 5 minutes talking about how Trump's so bad. And then when I cut you off,
Everybody.
you said,
So you
you didn't
think
let me finish.
everybody
What
that
the fuck?
didn't vote your way, you're the only way only person who has the answers.
Yeah, we saved your life.
That's what you sound.
Yeah,
You
we
sound
saved your
ignorant.
life. You
You
should be
didn't
grateful
save
to
my
us that voted
fucking
for
life.
Trump.
You
Yeah, we
didn't save
did.
a motherfucking thing.
We saved you from
You didn't
yourself from your
save
own
shit.
decisions because you're that stupid.
No, I'm
hang
not
on.
stupid. Your mama's
come on
stupid.
now.
Your
Not
mama's
Oh
Okay,
my
stupid.
okay,
gosh.
Mr. Bray, that's not necessary to call anybody stupid or ignorant. Let's keep the insults to zero.
Well, ignorant is devoid of
I
information,
You don't
understand.
right?
know
And
what
then she called
information
me
I
a punk
have.
ass
You don't
bitch,
know
so
who
then I call
you
her
called me
stupid. Fair.
ignorant first. You started with the name calling.
Fair.
You
Yeah, I
called
called you
me
ignorant.
ignorant first.
Ignorant
You don't
means
know you
you're
have no
devoid of
idea who I
information, and you
am.
escalated
Do
it and
you
called me
know
a
my
punk ass
cousin is
bitch.
a
So
damn
then I called you
senator,
stupid.
sir? My cousin is the New Jersey
That makes
senator. You don't
you
know
sound
what
stupider.
information I have.
You
You don't
sound
know what
worse.
information I have. He is a
More
I
Democrat.
let you
We don't
speak, and
we
all
we
you
don't
did was
rock
say
with
Trump was
Trump.
so bad.
We don't
That's what
rock
you
with
did.
Trump. We don't
Trump
rock
was
with
so bad.
Trump.
That was your
We don't
opening
rock with
monologue.
Trump.
well, I
Period.
rock with
Point
him.
blank. We don't rock with him. Now,
The majority of the
whether
country
you like
does,
it,
because you're a
whether
small
you
minority
no, it
of
was
losers
not the
that
majority
voted
of the
against your own
company. It was
interests.
like 3 million votes different. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
No, 7
That's why
million.
we swept y'all.
What numbers did you see? That's not a
7 million.
big difference. 7
The
7
ones
million.
million?
that
That's
won the
not
election,
big.
those are the numbers that I saw. The ones that
And
won the
one
election.
and he's lost the
Right?
election before too.
Right?
He's
Is that the
lost
is
the
that
he
did we see the
he
same numbers?
he lost the
Because those are the
election
ones
in
that I saw.
2020.
All right.
He lost the
Yeah.
election in 2020. So now what?
Okay.
Now
It
And
what?
then
was
we came
kind of
back and
I
won.
mean,
stolen,
really, come
but
on.
And you
whatever.
ruined the country.
This
And
guy
you ruined the
sounds
country in 4 years.
stupid as hell. I
You
think
ruined the country in 4 years.
I didn't
I
ruin
called you
shit because
ignorant.
I
You
don't
called me a
work in
punk ass bitch.
government. I
You
don't
didn't
work in
do nothing.
government, so I
Yeah,
didn't
whatever.
ruin nothing.
Yeah.
Right. You know, watch who the fuck you talking to.
Listen, I hate when these people give themselves more importance to watch who you're talking to. You're on TikTok, ma'am.
I
You
don't
don't
give a
have the
fuck.
information. You voted based on emotions and you're
No,
ignorant.
no,
That's
no,
it.
I didn't. You don't know me. You just got on this panel
You
with me.
showed yourself with
I'm on
what you
this
said.
panel with these
Simple.
people every day. These people know me. I'm on this panel with these people every single day. You got
So
on here with me for 5 fucking minutes and
you
you
showed
wanted to
yourself in
call
what you
me
said, ma'am. You
ignorant.
showed
I said
you're ignorant.
I'm over here dealing with my fucking granddaughter, trying to
I
give
don't care
her a
about
bath.
that.
I don't have to give you a dissertation. I don't give a
That
fuck
doesn't mean
about
you
you
have the
either.
correct information.
I don't have to give you. I
That
don't have
doesn't mean
to.
just because you have a
I
cute
don't have
granddaughter
to.
doesn't mean you have the right information. That doesn't mean
And I
anything.
don't have to listen to your information. We have two different views. I live my
No, no,
life
no, no.
one
You
way.
have a view and I have the
You
facts.
live your life one
You
way,
have
and
a
I
view and
live
I have the
mine a
facts.
different way.
Listen,
I
in
live
2 years,
mine
you're going to
different.
be saying, thank you, Bretta.
No,
Thank
I'm
you for
not going
voting
to
for
be
Trump.
saying
You
thank
saved my
you.
life.
I
That's what
hope
you're going to
your
be
life
saying.
blows up to
You're going to
smithereens
have more
smoke.
money to
That's what I
travel.
hope.
You're going to have more money to
That's what
Whoa,
I
whoa,
hope.
travel.
whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
hope
whoa.
you're the one that's sitting there and the
Yeah.
fire in the building is burning up
Yeah.
in flames.
Yeah. You live in
That's what
America
I
too,
hope.
woman. You
That's
live in
what I
America
hope.
too.
Whoa.
My building will be fine. I want your building to burn
Sure,
down.
my
Just
building.
Oh my
yours
Yeah. So
gosh,
we
alone.
live in
Tim.
separate
Yours
buildings in
alone.
America.
Tim, that's a little
Denali,
bit
can
We live in the
much.
same building.
I don't care,
separate
Mary.
them into two
He
different
started
clans?
this shit with me, Mary.
Look,
He started
I
this shit with
understand that
me.
you
You're
You
disagree,
ignorant.
know what?
but
He didn't have to go there. We were having a
look,
conversation,
I
Mary. He
understand
didn't
that
have to
you're
go there
upset.
with me. And I don't
You're ignorant.
appreciate it. Your mama's
Hang on
ignorant.
1 second. 1 second. He said this. He said ignorant.
I don't care. He
And
said,
she called me a punk ass bitch.
Yeah, I
you're
know.
right, I did. And you keep
Is that
calling me
equal?
names, and I'm going to keep calling you names.
No, I didn't call you. And I said you're
I think
ignorant.
that's Denali's like big trigger word.
Oh, are you okay?
No, I understand that you're upset. I totally understand that you are upset, but telling him that you want him to is, I mean, that's a little bit.
I'm sorry, Mary. What did you say?
I said I understand that you
Stop playing.
disagree and you are upset completely, but saying that you want his world to blow up is a little bit much there. I don't think that that's.
It's anti-American for sure.
I don't think
We,
that that's.
And you
We're
know
all
what?
on
That's
the same plane
when it
here.
comes to
we want
see.
America to do well.
Yeah, I didn't even. I didn't want.
Carol Ann, I have said it before that I wanted to do well. So even though I'm not a Trump supporter, I have said it on this platform that I wanted to do well. I said his building in particular because I'm giving him shots because he pissed
We
me off.
live in the same building in America.
Of course, I want the country to do well because I live in this country.
We're living in the
Be
same
ignorant.
building.
Shut up! I'm not fucking talking to you. I'm talking to my friends. And so, of course, I do want the country to do well. Because if it doesn't do well, then I don't do well.
Well, let's break this down for a second. You know how I feel about name calling, okay? And I mean, I would say that it's disproportional that he said you were ignorant and for you to call him a punk.
And then wish unaliving on me.
I know.
And, what you know about me, Mr. Denali, is if you come for me, then I'm coming back stronger.
But I'm saying I don't think it's proportional. He said you were ignorant.
It doesn't have to be proportion. Once you call me a name, I'm going for the jugular.
I don't know if ignorant is a name.
Okay, maybe it's a negative. You always say, did you mean it in a negative way or a positive way? Ignorant was it negative or was it positive?
Tim, ignorant means that you don't know the facts and things like that. That's not.
He doesn't know me to call me ignorant. And if you want to take up for him, I can gladly get off the slide tonight because
he's not taking up for me. He's not taking up for me.
I'm saying what happened.
Yeah, and you're acting like it was okay for him to call me ignorant. You always say you don't like name calling.
You know what ignorant means?
Yes, I do know what it means. And was it okay for him to call me ignorant?
What I'm saying is that he said ignorant, and you think the equal is punk ass bitch. I mean, if you think so, that's fine. I'm just saying you think that's equal.
In my book, it is.
Okay.
Hey Kim, there's a lot that I'm ignorant about, and I'm okay with that. And
there's a lot that I'm ignorant about too.
I'm open to learn. So, if he would have just said you're either misinformed or you don't know a lot about what you're talking about,
it's the same thing.
No, misinformed means you're trying to learn and you don't have the. Ignorant is when you have a strong conviction or a stance devoid of the information, and she is ignorant by definition.
You don't think you were doing that too, sir?
Me?
Being ignorant?
Yeah.
Being ignorant?
Thank you, Misty. Thank you. It's nice to have somebody
Misty, what was I being ignorant about?
He was stating facts. When you take ignorant in a derogatory way, and
I'm not even talking to that lady because I don't even rock with her.
I can tell, Kimmy, but you don't have to rock with me, sweetheart. Trust me. What I do is not contingent upon your approval or acknowledgement, so don't ever think so. But nevertheless, I get what he was saying when he said she was ignorant. Honestly, I didn't hear it that way, like him being mean towards her, but I understand how she took it. But nevertheless, getting off of those two, this is why I honestly think those atomic threats, meaning bomb threats, throughout our nation during this election was really coming from the left. With this image, the way people look at things, wanting people to die, be unalived. Kimmy, can you please mute your mic? Yeah, from the left, like I just get a lot of projections of destruction, projections of evil, ill, wicked intent on Americans because of this whole election or who won or our views. And that in itself is really scary because, again, we're all Americans. This is our land. And it's really starting to look like domestic terrorism. I don't give a damn what nobody says. Yeah. It sounds like it. It looks like it. And if it sounds like a duck, quack like one, it's a damn duck.
So what makes you think this is brand new?
But hold on.
1 second. 1 second. Ignorant, lacking knowledge or unawareness in general. Lacking knowledge or unawareness in general. That's what the word ignorant means. Just for clarification.
Well, she's not ignorant for lack of knowledge. Her opinion.
Who are you, ma'am? Who are you?
I'm the one who was on your live earlier while I was on at work. I'm Nakia.
Oh, you.
Yeah, I told you I was coming back.
Yeah, you're problematic.
I'm not problematic. I'm just straightforward.
You to be problematic.
You just got here and we've been
quiet. Hang on a second, Mary. So what would you like to say, Miss Jasmine? Is it?
Yeah, you can call me Kia.
Okay.
Better.
All right, ma'am.
I've been listening the whole time. I just been sitting here listening. I
Great.
know everybody has their own opinion about who they voted
Right.
for. I don't think
Is
nobody.
ignorant? Let me ask you: is ignorant a bad word?
You can use it in a bad form and to
How do you use
tell
it in a bad form? Tell me
to
that.
tell someone they're ignorant. So if
Do you
someone
use
has
ignorant in a bad form?
if someone has an opinion about something and they say, "Hey, this is my opinion about what I recall. This is my opinion about how I feel." For someone to come and say, "Well, you're ignorant," that's definitely it's the tone is bad, the delivery is bad. You can never justify to say that it
Talking,
was
but
okay.
we're not talking opinions. We're talking facts here.
Okay,
That's the
well,
thing.
I don't think nobody here has facts because ain't nobody sitting up in the Senate.
What are you talking about? You
Don't
just
have
got
facts
what
Ain't
if
are
you
you,
sit in
what?
the
nobody sitting.
Senate,
It don't matter if I just got here. I just got on this panel. I've been on
ma'am.
this
Are you
live.
saying you can only have facts if you're sitting in the Senate?
That's how I feel. Because
What
we
the
all
hell
No,
are
you
you
thank
talking,
spectators.
you.
We all
ma'am? Did you just
spectators
say you can
listening
only
from a
have?
second.
Everybody quiet.
This shit is getting
Right.
crazy.
You saying you
Everybody
can
talking
only?
over each other.
Please be quiet. Are you saying you can only have facts if you're in the Senate?
This is what I'm saying. You can
No,
only
is
have
that what you're
real
saying?
factual. You can only have real factual information if you down there in the nitty gritty in Congress in the city where they passing bills, talking, doing
You
this and
read
this
the
and that.
bills to find out the truth?
I heard about the bills and
No,
I'm
no, no, no,
affected
no.
by the
I'm
bills.
saying if you read the bill and you're not in
Crazy.
the Senate, could you have the factual information?
Say that one more time because my son got
If
his
you
tablet.
read the bills, because they're public, if you read the bills, wouldn't that give you factual information?
It depends on what you're questioning or what you're talking about. You can read anything, but if you're asking for a response for factual information, you need to be specific. Hey, I read this bill. This is what the bill states.
No,
This
you
is what
said
they're
you,
going to do
but
with the bill.
you
Then
said
that
you
would
can
be
only.
factual
You
information.
said you can only have facts if you're in the
That's
Senate.
what I said.
That's not true, though.
All right.
You
We can agree to
would you
disagree.
would you
We can.
like to
I'm
stand
just
on
saying
that,
this. People can't come on here like they just got the concrete gospel
ma'am?
word of
Can you?
truth.
Are
Well,
you
you
That's
can
gonna?
all
go
I'm
read
saying.
it. You can go
Are
read
you
it.
Yeah,
gonna
you can
Preach.
read
stand,
it here like they just got the concrete gospel
ma'am?
word of
Can you?
truth.
Are
Well,
you
you
That's
can
gonna?
all
go
I'm
read
saying.
it. You can go
Are
read
you
it.
Yeah,
gonna?
you can
Preach.
read
Got
Ma'am,
the
it.
are
You
you?
can
concrete
read
Please,
gospel.
anything you
No,
want
everybody
to
you
else,
say.
don't,
be quiet.
Nine.
I'm
No, you
talking
don't.
to Jasmine. Jasmine, are you gonna stand on that?
I'm going to stand on about 50-50. Just give me 50-50.
50-50. That's
Just
like
give
yes,
me
no.
50-50. Yeah,
That's like
yes,
being
no.
kind of pregnant.
Huh?
That's like being kind of pregnant.
Kind of pregnant. You pregnant. You pregnant. You
Right,
know,
exactly.
I'm a
Is
nurse.
it
I'm
truth
in
or it's
nurse
not?
practitioner school. And listen, if you pregnant, you pregnant.
How old of a woman are you?
I'm not telling my age, but
Why?
I own
Are
my
you
own
that old?
house. I'm in my master's program.
I
I,
don't
I
care
just
about
don't
your
want to tell my
education,
age.
ma'am. I don't
Listen,
care
my
about your
my my age
education.
shouldn't
Ma'am, I don't
deter.
care about your education. I didn't ask, ma'am, I didn't ask you about your education. I said, how old of a woman are you?
I'd rather tell you my education than tell you my
Why?
age.
Do you think it's
Because
important?
why would my age matter to you?
Because I'm asking you, would you like to share your age?
No. Would you like to
Okay.
share yours?
I'm 50.